Heather's holding up some cans.
Yeah, you want to say anything or what?
It's based off a comment. Hello, everybody.
You.
So I was just reading. Somebody had posted.
No, you're supposed to say nice cans.
You got nice cans. But somebody had posted that Black Panther 1 and 2 had villains that are in the top 5 villains of the MCU. So the first one being Killmonger from the first film, and then Namor. Okay. They're saying they're in the top 5 MCU villains of all time.
Before we start talking about new movies, we have to preface it and say no spoilers.
Oh yeah, no spoilers.
We will not discuss spoilers here this close.
Well,
to
we're not
night.
even talking about the film.
Yeah.
We're just talking about villains here. But in the top 5, I agree with that. Like Thanos, in my opinion, is like the biggest. Like I don't know, Thanos and Killmonger, are like neck and neck as the top villains ever to appear in the MCU. And then this Namor character, or Namor, or they call him Namor. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I have never ever heard anybody pronounce the name that way, but I think it's because of the, like, I guess what's the word I'm looking for? The heritage of the character.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? So maybe that's why they worded that, or the way they pronounce it that way. But what do you think? Who would be in your top 5? We're talking Namor, Killmonger, Thanos, of course, right? I would say Loki, because Loki was a villain. He was an excellent villain, so that's 4. And then who would your top 5? Because they have to be memorable. You can't just pull one. Remember in Guardians of the Galaxy, there was the one. What?
What about Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier, yeah. That's a great villain.
Yeah.
Top 5, right?
Yeah, I'd say
so. Is that where we're parked?
I think so.
So
I think they're good.
Okay, so Thanos and Killmonger neck and neck, right? And then you have Loki, Namor, and I keep calling him Namor, Namor, and then Loki. Is that where we're at?
Okay.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your favorite though? Like personal favorite villain?
Thanos is a good one. Thanos is really good.
Killmonger's pretty incredible.
I do love Killmonger. And I love his, like, this has nothing to do with him being a villain.
His hair.
I love his hair. I know,
you always say that.
But no, I love his style in general. Like,
okay.
I just, like, him in, like, the casual clothing, I was just like, oh my god, I just fell in love with him.
The aesthetic of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a
cool.
good character. Yeah.
He's, like, really cool.
Yeah. Like, he's a villain that, well, I don't know. He's aggressive. As a villain, he's aggressive. Like, Thanos was aggressive. Like, I don't know. Thanos wasn't that aggressive. He was like, he would talk things out, and he's gonna, like, give you reason. But those
people are the fucking scariest.
Well, Killmonger's like, you know, I'm taking over. Like, I'm doing this, and I'm gonna go hard. And he did. He went really hard. Why'd they kill him in the first film? But spoiler alert, in the first film. Why'd they kill Killmonger? Like, he's a great villain.
He really is, and it drives me crazy when they kill good villains because you want to see more out of them. Like Hela, I really liked Hela.
Oh, Hela was good. Oh, I forgot about Hela.
Yeah, you can't forget about Hela. But I don't think she's one of the top 5.
I don't know. She was pretty up there.
I think she's close. She's badass. But
She is.
I like the villains that are, like, quiet, but, like, terrifying. Like Gus Fring from Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
He, like, I would say that he's probably one of the most badass villains in general of, like, all time.
Right, yeah.
Because he's so calm, and that's fucking scary.
Yeah. Well,
like, you know he's gonna
The villain I'm looking forward to is the new big bad for MCU. What is his name? He's the time travel Kang.
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror. I'm really excited. He's going to be in the new Ant-Man film. I'm really excited about that. I'm wondering what we're going to see. You know that character, a variant of that character was in the Loki show. You know that, right?
Yes.
The very last episode,
yes.
He shows up and it's like a whole thing. But it was really good. Like, that actor's really, really good. He's going to be in the new Creed. Do you like the Creed films?
I've never seen them.
They're really good. You would love them. And the guy.
Why
the actor,
would I love them?
Because the actor that played Killmonger, he's the main character. What's his name? Michael B. Jordan. But the movie's not about the boxing part. but like the story and the drama and just what those characters are going through is really well done.
So, I don't know how much you know this, but I'm not into like wrestling, boxing, stuff like that. Like, if
I understand.
No, listen. If I see that it's about something like that with no more reason, yeah, that's it. Like with Harry Potter, did I ever tell you I didn't want to read the Harry Potter books because I was like, oh, that's like magic wizards? Pfft, that sounds fucking dumb.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Why?
I'm not.
You didn't like David Blaine when you were growing up? I mean, magicians?
No, I love magicians, but wizards and fantasy, I wasn't drawn to that when I was a kid. It's weird. I was like, when I read the plot, I was like, I don't want to read that.
Is that closed-minded, though?
Because it is. It's very closed-minded.
It's closed-minded because the boxing films, like, Rocky is, like, very, like, muscly man boxing guy, right?
Yeah.
Which I understand why you wouldn't like. Like, the first film was really well done. That was, like, an actual straight-up well-done movie. And then after that, it started getting, like, very hokey. These Creed films are very well done. At least the first, they've only done 2. But the first one was amazing. We should totally watch it. I really honestly believe you'd love it. It's like,
we can watch
it's
it.
very, a lot of drama.
When you watch the Conjuring films with me,
come on,
we can watch Creed. Just one. Just try one out. And
I've
see
watched
how they
part
do.
of it. Like, I'm not in.
No.
I don't know. Okay, that's fine.
Please do it for me.
You know, somebody in the comment section yesterday, they're like, "Oh, Heather needs to watch The Matrix. It might change her mind. It might blow her mind."
That shit about anime too, and I'm not watching that. I tried. I can't.
Maybe we should watch the first Matrix. I feel like it's...
We can watch
No, I mean,
it.
I feel like it's like has to be done.
I think it's one of those things that like everybody's seen it. Like, did I ever tell you I didn't watch Star Wars till like 2012?
I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
When we first met, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things you ever said to me. I was like, "Hi, my name's Chris," and you're like, "Hi, I'm Heather. I just watched Star Wars in 2012," and it was like 2 years ago. I just watched Star Wars for the first time in 2 years. I was like, "Oh, anything else?" Or remember?
Yeah.
That was like one of the first things you ever said to me.
Probably.
I only watched the original 3. I never watched the prequels, is what you said. That's what you said.
How is Heather a Hufflepuff? Is it based on your last name or something else? Oh my God, Dean. You go to Potterverse and you take the quiz and it sorts you. It's very in-depth. It sorts you into your house. Go take the sorting hat quiz if you're curious about your house. And look, I haven't been paying attention to the chat, but I saw my name and I was like, oh.
In the first year that we were dating, Heather made me take that quiz to find out that I was a Slytherin.
Yeah. So he sucks.
All right. So in this live, we're going to discuss the new Mandalorian box that's being dropped for Black Friday. If you don't know this already, as a Funko collector, Funko fan, you're new to everything.
I wasn't finished talking about movies.
Oh, no, we'll get back to that. I'm just explaining something.
Oh, okay.
Every year, GameStop has a brand new mystery box, and every year it's something a little bit different. Last year, it was Deadpool, if I remember correctly. And then, like, a year before that, there was, like, a cartoon one. Remember that? It was, like, cartoons.
Yeah, the gargoyles were in it.
Yeah, there was, like, a cartoon one.
Goofy.
Yeah,
Goofy
and then,
stuff.
like, years ago, there was one with Dragon Ball characters in it. There was an 8-bit box as well. But anyway, it's a mystery box.
There was a Harry Potter one. Was that Black Friday or was that another box?
No,
that was just a regular mystery box.
But they do these mystery boxes at GameStop, and basically it can have assortment of pops in it, right? There might be like 7 or 8 pops in a set, and then you can pull.
8-bit?
Yeah, 8-bit was one of them.
Okay.
And then some of them have chases and stuff like that. So we have a photo which was posted by Diss Tracker. Is that his name? This week?
Dish Trackers. He's been Dish Trackers for a long time.
Has he?
Yes.
It's been a while?
Yeah. Remember
when he changed his name or he or whatever?
It was Diss Funko and Diss Pops.
Well, then but before that it was even something else. We should go back in our videos because we'll find out, because we used to pull news articles from whomever his name was. Like, he was all sorts of names.
Well, we might not even know because
well, now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's been so long. So anyway, we're going to go over what's inside the box or the photo that we collected. We'll talk about it. I'm really excited. There's some really cool pieces in there that I noticed. I'm like not huge into collecting Star Wars, but I do enjoy collecting Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So I may go for some of these boxes. I don't know. I like to wait it out sometimes too. But it's also good to go out and buy them, and like that's content. So you know what I mean? Like, it's fun to open them and talk about them.
No,
so
it's not.
I don't know. What? I was going to save this for a video, but we're going to do it live anyway. I think that's a good discussion topic. What were you saying about movies?
Oh, I just wanted to keep talking about movies.
What else do you want to talk about? What else did you have in your mind?
I mean, I just dropped a big bombshell on everybody. I said that, like, I didn't want to read Harry Potter.
I know, that's crazy.
I don't remember what made me pick it up, though. Like, was I bored? Or did someone tell me, like, hey, Harry Potter's really good. You should read it.
Yeah. Well, that's But
I read it, like, I read it shortly after it came out, but I remember, like, my aunt gifted it to me during Christmas one year. And I was like, oh, thank you.
The very first book?
The very first book, Sorcerer's Stone. And I held on to it for like a year or two before I actually read it.
Is it like the first series or whatever you call that with a book? Like the first printing or whatever? Is that what you have?
No, I don't think it was the first printing.
Okay. So you bought like a book that's like in the 5th printing or something?
I don't know what it was. I don't think I have it anymore. I have like hardcover ones.
It could have been valuable.
It could have been. I don't know.
Oh
Probably
my
in the
God.
trash somewhere.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, I never read. You know what I used to read? Goosebump books. I used to like Goosebump books.
I love Goosebump books.
The Goosebump books were fun to read. They were just so stupid.
They're
I liked
fun.
how the words were really big, so therefore there weren't that many words in the book because they were so thin. I think that's what drew me to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fun. You know, I say I didn't really like fantasy stuff, but I loved like Alice in Wonderland. I just didn't. I think it's the wizard thing that I wasn't into, and now I like wish I was a wizard.
Like Matt. What do you mean?
It would be cool to do spells.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that no? Seriously, is that if you? I have this. I think about this a lot. Like way more than I'd like to say. Seriously, I think about this a lot. All the different variants of like characters and things that you could have powers from. Mm-hmm. Like, would I want to be Spider-Man? Mm-hmm. Or would I want to be a character like Magneto or have Cyclops powers? Or would I like to have Jedi powers and have a lightsaber? I think about this all the time. What power is what I want? Jedis, they have all sorts of powers. They can do they can move things with their mind practically. They have the lightsaber ability. They can run really fast, jump really, really high. So I think about like Jedi powers would be super cool, but you would want to be a wizard. Like that's what you would want to be?
I'm not saying like that's what I would want to be over anything else. Like that's hard to choose. That's like like that would even vary day to day.
Vary day to day?
Yeah, like maybe one day I'm having like a really shitty day and I just wish that I could have like a happy day and I would just want to
No, I'm talking about powers. I'm talking about powers.
No, I know. But then one day I might see an old lady get pickpocketed and I'd want to be Spider-Man because I want to fucking shoot my web onto buildings and scale them and do this thing and then shoot my web at the bad guy like right in front of him and land there and be like, hey motherfucker, and then shoot my web all in his face and blind him and take the old lady's money.
Did Max tell you what he was talking about yesterday?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
So we were talking about something. I'm not going to get on the topic because it's a really convoluted topic. But basically, it's like when over the years, you find out about something. Okay, that's been around for a long time, but you find out that it's bad. Like people do digging, and they find out that whatever this thing is, it's wrong. Like it might have some sort of attribute to it that's just wrong, and people they basically cancel it. Okay. So Max said, what if something like Spider-Man doing like this became like
a bad thing,
like a racial slur? And so they had to be canceled that he was doing like the webbing hand.
So they'd have to
because then anything that has to do with Spider-Man
had to be changed.
Right, because that hand now means like a bad word. I mean, it could be it doesn't have to be racial, but I'm just saying, whatever it is, it's now something you couldn't.
It's the new middle finger.
Yes, yeah, okay, perfect. So now it's the new middle. So you can no longer do it. It can't be on the front of magazines or books. In the
film, have to blur it.
Well, I'm just saying, now it has to be like this or something. Like they have to change it
because now comes out different.
Yeah, because it was back in 1909, there was a guy that did this, and it was a movement where this meant, people were stupid, right? And they're like, oh my God, how did this happen? That Spider-Man's been doing this hand gesture. all this time in all forms of media, and we never knew it. We got to cancel this. And so Max came up with this, by the way. This isn't me. Max came up with this.
Okay.
Right? This is isn't that deep for an 11-year-old? That's deep.
Yes. I mean I think about crazy shit like that all the time.
But it was what? For an 11-year-old? I couldn't even believe he was saying it. It blew my mind yesterday.
I thought about that when I was like 2.
I was laughing so hard when he told me. Were you really? I was laughing so hard I was crying. Like I had tears coming in my eyes. I couldn't believe it. Because I'm just thinking like how something so stupid and insignificant turn into something so horrible.
Yeah.
Because it could happen like that. Like anything.
Yeah.
Nowadays. It's just bang. It's like not good anymore.
Yeah.
11 years old. That's incredible.
I guess.
You don't think so? I think that's pretty brilliant.
No, I'm just wondering, like, what will make that be a thing like that?
I don't know, but I just said it. Like, back in 1909, there's a photo of the guy doing this, right? And he's doing the hand. And they're like, well, that's what this means. It's like some sort of slur. Like, you shouldn't do this. And now it becomes into, like, light today. And now that you can't have it ever again. Like, it's not even in the Spider-Man video game. Like, they have to cut it all out. Now his hands are different.
This is a whole thing.
I know, but I'm just saying. I thought that was funny. It almost sounded like, you know what it sounded like?
What?
A stand-up routine. It really did. It sounded like a stand-up routine.
You remember your friend that tried to do stand-up?
Oh my God. He wasn't my friend. He wasn't my friend. This dude, like straight. By the way, we're gonna get to the Mandalorian thing. This guy, he thought he was a comedian, and he's just. Some people are just not funny. Yeah. And I'm not saying that I am. Some people think that what I say and do is funny, and I edit a video in a way where I can be funny, right?
Yeah.
That attributes to how I'm funny. It isn't like I'm just naturally funny. But this guy got up on stage and thought he was funny. And one of his jokes was so stupid. Like
I remember. He had to explain it.
He had to explain it on stage.
He had to explain the backstory before. Like, if you're like, it's one thing to be explaining to, like, somebody who doesn't know something. Like, hey, by the way, this is the backstory to what I'm about to tell you. But, like, if you're on stage, you need to assume... You need to be able to tell a joke and not have to explain it that deeply.
Well, exactly. I mean, so when you tell a joke or you tell a story, it has to be to the lowest common denominator, right? The dumbest person in the room. So if you say something like Gremlins, most people are going to know what the fuck Gremlins is.
Yeah.
Gremlin has Gizmo in it. You can't feed them at midnight, right? Yeah. People are going to know what that is.
Most people, yeah.
This guy went on stage and it was just like, he just kicked the door open. And he's like,
it was like, yeah.
Remember that one time in that movie? And everybody's like, in the audience, you don't see the audience, but I'm pretty sure they all look like this.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, what is this guy doing?
Or like this.
I don't know what's funny, you getting up and leaving or that outfit you're wearing?
That's
you're wearing like blue pants and a green shirt.
I tried to hide it a little
Unbelievable.
bit. I did match earlier. Okay, I was wearing jeans, but I just cannot wear jeans in the house. I don't know how you do it. Every single day, he wears jeans under this table. Every single day. I'm wearing shit like this. This is my Harry Potter pants. I got H for Hogwarts, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's for Harry.
By the way, Hogwarts? Isn't that disgusting?
It's disgusting. It's an STD. Like, there's no way that it's not an STD.
But at what point do you get so confident in yourself? Like, how big does your head have to be to say that I'm getting on stage and I'm doing comedy?
Well...
like, if I wrote for a couple of years and I did my own thing and then I went to, like... I don't know. Like, wouldn't you expect to have a couple people say, oh my God, dude, you were so funny. Like, you would be great as a stand-up.
Yeah.
You don't just, like... One day you wake up and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do stand-up comedy. Like, you have to have timing. You have to... I don't understand where the guy comes off. It's just so... It's overzealous. It's douchebaggery at its finest.
I just can't imagine someone saying, oh my God, you're so funny. Unless they were trying to get laid. And they're like, oh my God, you're so funny.
You did that to me so many times. You did that so many times to me.
No, I didn't.
You really did.
You
told me how funny I was.
You're not funny at all. Shut up. That's
when
my
we first
number one line.
No, when we first met, you were telling me how funny I was.
I never did that.
Oh my God, you told me I had great thighs. Remember that?
No, I said great Nothing.
Great eyes.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to flatter you. I do like your eyes. You have good eyes.
I do?
Yeah.
My eyes are brown. They look like poop. Like, it's the color of poop.
I enjoy pooping, first of all. Second, no, seriously, I've always had a thing for brown eyes.
Okay.
I have.
You know what brown eye means, a butthole.
Yes, but I'm talking about your eyeballs.
You know, the way you said, like, if somebody captured that little, like, snippet of you, I always had a thing for brown eyes. It was so, like...
That could be a news article. Like, if I were, like, up here, like, I mean, I'm just...
No, you capture that
I'm just a little YouTube guy, okay? But if I were up here, like, Jennifer Aniston level, and I said that, people would take that shit out of context.
I have a thing for brown eyes. I love brown eyes. If you know me, I love the brown eyes. All right, so should we talk about this? The Mandalorian thing?
Do we have to?
I mean, we can. Let's see. Okay, so here they are. These are the Mandalorian boxes, and these are the things. So, the Mandalorian... Do
they each come with two?
I don't know. Yeah. No, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is every single piece. It looks like a stormtrooper. Like one with, like, yellowish armor. Like, it looks old.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's cel-shaded. And it's, like, yellowish. I don't know what the story is. I mean, it looked cool up close. Like, when I zoomed in on my phone. And then you have Paz Vizsla. Is it Vizsla?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, Paz Vizsla. I have the Hot Toys of him. He's really cool. You know who he's played by?
Me.
Jon Favreau.
Oh, yeah.
You know who Jon Favreau is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy behind... What do you mean that guy?
It's that guy.
He's behind Iron Man 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know
him.
And
then he also did Mandalorian. He also was in Swingers. You remember that?
I never watched that movie.
You never watched Swingers?
You know another movie I never watched that I've always wanted to watch, but I just haven't?
Hold
on. You yell at me so hard when
I'm sorry. It's like here. It's like
I have that right now too, and it's fucking gross, and it won't come up. Are you? What is happening right now?
It's up here and it's down here. Like it's close enough for it to be a problem. You know what I mean? I got both.
Did you really just try to cough up some mucus and then shit your pants?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, luckily you love the brown eye. So it all works out.
It's a good thing, I guess.
All right. So Paz Vizsla. And then who's the character down there? Oh, you know who that is? That's Mandalorian. That's the Mandalorian with the mud all over him. When he fought the mud tusk or whatever the thing is, the mud horn. When he fought the mud horn, he's covered in mud. That's a really... What are you doing? What? What are you laughing at?
You just got mad at me about the brown eye thing, or got on me about the brown eye thing. I didn't get mad at you. But you're talking about a mud horn.
Yeah, I'm talking about a mud... That's the animal. It's called a mud horn.
On topic.
No, it has a big horn. It's a mud horn.
He's real horny.
Yeah, and in the episode...
For the brown eye.
Well, in the episode, he has to go and get this egg. The Mandalorian. Have you ever seen Mandalorian?
Yes, I've seen
God,
Mandalorian.
they're so good. Like, seriously, the show is so good.
Dumb.
You've never watched that show.
I watched
one episode.
I watched a lot of episodes. I'm almost all the way through the Mandalorian.
He got the egg. He did all this work, and then that's how he got the mud horn signet. And he has it on his arm. Did you ever see it? It's on his arm. He's got it right there on his armor.
Chris, I don't know.
But he got the signet on his arm.
Good.
And it's really cool.
Fucking cool.
It is cool.
Good. That's great. So anyway, this is what we're talking about. I mean,
this is what we're talking. So anyway, it's a Star Wars. Let me turn this. This is crazy. You guys have been looking at this the whole time. So
they're not looking. They listen. They don't care about.
They don't care. So this box will house 2 figures, and it looks like we're getting stickers in there. Is this stickers? What are we getting in this box? Hold on. Oh, okay. So it's stickers. Oh my God, look at this. That is a patch with his ship on it. Look. See it? Who are you talking to? Oh my God. The woman you delivered her makeup to her?
Yeah.
Oh
she was just...
You just tell her we're busy. Does she understand we have a career on YouTube?
She's watching us right now.
But does she understand we have a career on YouTube?
Oh, what's that? Oh, she said, "Fuck you, Chris."
She never said that. She's not that type. She ain't that type of woman, Heather.
No,
she ain't
she
like
would
you.
never say
That's
that.
for sure. She's very nice.
Mandalorian is the one with Vegeta and Spock, right?
You're trying to be funny?
No, Frank Wilson asked.
He didn't
just
ask
wants...
that.
Huh?
He didn't ask that.
Look!
At this.
He's
I
right
don't care.
there!
That's fine. Frank Wilson.
It's not me! I'm not that smart!
Oh, this was shared by Funko Pop Holmes. Or Pop Holmes? You ever heard of him?
Nope.
You've heard of him.
Who?
Pop Holmes.
No.
He's on Instagram.
I've never...
He likes all of our stuff.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
Look, he even put the logo in the middle of the
helmet.
Of the helmet.
No, I don't recognize that name.
Oh my God.
But that's very nice.
Paz Vizsla. He has the dagger. This is a cool figure. That's badass.
I just don't understand.
Do you see that? Look,
hold on.
Look.
That's not the Mandalorian? And is that the Mandalorian?
No, man.
Which one's the Mandalorian?
Mandalorian, he has... What are you talking about?
No,
What?
I know who the Mandalorian is.
No, they're all Mandalorians. They're Mandalorians.
Oh, okay.
It's like a religion.
Okay, I get it. But like, which one is the Mandalorian?
The one in the mud. Look, Mudhorn Battle. She has Mudhorn
Battle.
Mudhorn Battle. But look at the Stormtrooper. He looks cell shaded, right? He looks dirty or something. Look at him. See, he has dirt. I like it. That's ew.
What?
Ew, you're so gross. You're so gross. You don't have to fart. You're disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gross. Okay, but how, okay, if you saw all of those figures sitting on a table, how would you know which one is the Mandalorian? Which one is, Din Djarin? That's his name, right?
Yeah. So okay. So, what? No, he has like a silver helmet.
I understand, but how do you know that is him?
Because it says on the box, Mandalorian Mudhorn Battle.
No,
if they're out
of the box.
You can see that he's Mandalorian. It's his helmet. He has a certain... Look at this guy right here, as an example. Paz. His helmet looks different than the Mandalorian's helmet.
It looks
If you look at this guy right here, if you look at this Death Watch figure, his
you
helmet...
are disgusting right now.
His helmet looks different also.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So do you care about any of this?
If
you watch Mandalorian, you will love it. But you're such a pain in the
No,
ass.
I'm not interested in these pops. They fucking bore me. They bore me so bad.
What do you mean they bore you? They're great.
They bore me. I understand they're great to you. I'm not a Star Wars person. I really want to go back and watch Mandalorian start to finish. Because I only saw, I think, 5 or 6 episodes or something. I don't remember.
You didn't even see... Come on.
Yes, I did. I saw 5.
One.
No, I saw more than that, Chris.
Are you telling me what you saw? You remember?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I haven't seen it since it came out.
Did you see Grogu? In the first episodes, he was referred to as the child.
The child, yes.
And we all like to call him...
Baby Yoda.
That's right.
Yeah. I hope Marshall's not here. He'll yell at us.
Who?
Marshall.
You don't like Star Wars at all?
I just... it's fine, but I'm not... I don't see the hype. And I think it's just because that's not something that I grew up with. I grew up with 90s cartoons, and I grew up with horror. That's what resonates with me.
If you didn't grow up with Star Wars, you're stunted growth.
Okay, that's fine.
Your head didn't grow right.
I grew up with Something About Mary too.
Oh, Something About Mary is how you grew up.
I love that movie.
God damn.
When he gets his wiener stuck in his zipper, and they show you the prosthetic. It looks like bubble gum got wrapped up in.
It's his
zipper.
balls. Because is his balls and wiener?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's both.
Because then you say Franks and beans. Yeah, Franks and beans.
Yeah, it was the Franks and beans.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what.
Yeah, these are GameStop. What might be They're GameStop. Yes. These are GameStop.
I didn't know what jacking off was. So the scene.
Whoa!
Listen.
That's super aggressive. What do you mean? How'd you go into that?
the scene where he's and the hair gel, like I didn't know what he was doing because you just
how
see his
old
face.
were you?
I don't know, like 10. Like I didn't know how he did it. Like I knew what doing it
Why
is.
were you watching Something About Mary at 10 years old?
I don't know, because we bought it and I watched it. It was one of the first DVDs we ever bought. It was when DVDs first came out.
All right. I hate that movie, by the way. I hate that movie.
Love that movie.
Oh, the movie's horrible. It's not good.
I love that movie.
It's
and
not
it
good.
has, God, what is his name? He plays Woogie. His name's Woogie in Something About Mary, but he plays Roland Shit on Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
I fucking love that
That
guy.
actor. He was on King of Queens.
Damn it, what is his name?
He was also on...
I'm not good at names.
He was on something... King of Queens. He was on something else. He showed up a lot, and he's really good. I think he's Canadian. Is he a Canadian actor? He was on... I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
He might be, now that you say that. And he was in Scary Movie. I believe it was
He's the guy with the
second,
little hand.
Yeah.
He was the guy with the little hand.
Yeah, it was the second movie.
Did I ever tell you the second film? I saw that movie in the movies more than I've seen anything.
The second... With the strong hand?
You know why? Okay, let me explain to you.
Okay,
I was in high school at the time.
Uh-huh.
Pay attention to me. You're looking at the chat. I gotta have visual. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. Look at me.
Okay, so I was in high school, and don't do that. Don't make it weird. So I was in high... Stop. Why are you doing that? You know people were having fun watching you do this. I was in high school, and my buddy and I, we would be out just like going to the mall and stuff and doing stuff and be bored, and we had nothing to do. And it seemed like every time we had nothing to do and we were bored, we were going to see Scary Movie 2. This isn't helping anything. I don't like it. It's weird. But we will go see Scary Movie 2. He got his oil changed.
What do you mean?
He got his oil changed. Scary Movie 2.
I'm like lost right now. What are you saying?
Because you're sitting there doing your dumb fucking tongue thing. That's why.
No, why are you saying his oil changed?
He went to get his oil. Every time we were bored, we had nothing to do. We went to get his oil changed. We went to see Scary Movie 2. He had to get new speakers in his vehicle.
Oh, okay. So you dropped the car off, had to go see Scary Movie 2.
Exactly. So no matter what then we had to go. We went to dinner one night. We're like, let's go eat dinner somewhere. Guess what happened?
You went back to his house and watched Scary Movie 2.
No, it was in the movies. No.
Oh, that's even weirder.
Yeah. Well, we held hands.
That's sweet.
And I did the popcorn trick. But that's besides the point.
You did the popcorn trick.
Of course.
You told me that I was your first.
No, you were the first where I actually put the balls through the hole too. I tried it was a new trick. Anyway, do we care about this anymore? Are we done? That was the whole point of this video, by the way.
Oh, the Mandalorian? No, yeah. I don't.
We would have made this such a better video, and instead we just sat here and we talked about a scary movie on my balls.
We can like make a full video. I don't know.
Do you want to make a full video of talking about this? I mean, you don't even like Mandalorian.
I have no fucking interest.
At all?
None. But, I mean, we make videos when Harry Potter shit happens. And you don't care about that. Remember? We went to the Harry Potter store and you made a whole video about that?
I deserved, like, an acting credit for the Harry Potter store video.
You really did.
And being there. Because I acted like I loved everything I was doing there. And the whole time I'm wondering,
no.
What did you do?
As a matter of fact, you kept coming, you kept grabbing.
Did you hear?
It sounded like someone came, like, to the door and, like, stuck their head and was like, hey! Like, it was abrupt. I mean, why is this happening?
It went, huh! It sounded like somebody went, huh? Like they didn't understand what I was saying. Huh? Hold on, I can do it. Huh?
You're so stupid. Chef Your Boy says, thank you, Chris and Heather, for making such an awesome figure. Skeleton Ghastly is amazing. Finally arrived safe and sound. You two rock.
Oh,
thank you.
You rock.
Did it just arrive?
Oh my God.
Because that's crazy.
Did it just arrive today?
Oh God. That would be something else.
What was I going to say? I was going to tell you something. By the way, I got God of War Ragnarok. I've only played maybe like 30 minutes of it. Man, that game is awesome.
You liked it?
Yeah, I loved it. Actually, are you on your phone again?
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was great. Or I think it's great. And I can't wait to play more of it. They did this perfect thing where they connected the last game like seamlessly to this new game. And it's really cool. But they've done like pretty much all the God of War games like that. But this is playing out almost like the games play out like a movie. And it's really impressive and incredible on how they do it. And I just, so far, I'm so into this game. So into this game.
Okay. I'm happy for you.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I don't need to disclose what I'm doing
live
on the internet.
Okay, you're looking at websites that might not be for everybody's eyes, is what you're looking at.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
God of War 2018 was great. The God of War 4, I guess it was. God of War 3, man, I love that game so much. God of War 3 was so good. God of War 1 and 2 were good, but God of War 3 was like epic. And I think this game's going to be epic. It's got 10 out of 10. You believe that? 10 out of 10.
It must be good.
It must be good. I'm really excited about it. I'm super amped. Zach Bonifer. Remember when they used to pay attention to the chat more? You can tell Heather really cares about your video games. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Veronica K.
No, this is
She doesn't care about anything
This is
about
one
me.
of those things where like Chris bought it without even telling me. Like we play a lot of games together very often, but he has like these other games and it's really weird. He like goes and buys them for himself, but he doesn't even like think, "Hey, would you like one of these while I buy one for me?" Ever.
What do you mean? You like I'm gonna go buy you that game?
Yeah.
Why would I buy you that game?
Why wouldn't you?
No, I'm asking like why would I? Because that's not a game that you'd be into. I don't think.
Why?
We never played the last one.
What does that matter?
You know what? I got a winner on our hands. I think it's free. The God of War 2018.
Yeah,
you should play. You should play through it, and then the new one. By that time, I'll be done with the new one, and then you can play the new one. Come on, bring it up. It's gonna be awesome. I think you're gonna like it. God of War. Those games are amazing. You know, the first 3, he was in like Greek mythology, like killing gods in like Greek mythology. Now he's moved over to Norse mythology, where Thor and Odin and Loki are.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna like it.
I probably would fucking hate it. You know what? I like Kingdom Hearts.
I knew you'd say that. Chris got his own video game set. Yeah, I do actually. I do. By the way, hit the like button. I have
my own video game stash too.
Yeah, she does. Heather's a gamer.
Yeah, Chris. We have like our together games, and then we have like our separate games.
Yeah.
But I always really like if I had to choose between playing a game by myself or playing with Chris and or friends, I'd rather play with Chris and or friends. We always have fun playing together.
Yeah, like Call of Duty. What else did we play together? Destiny 2. That was our go-to game for a while.
God, why don't we play that anymore?
Do you guys ever play the Dante? Yeah, I played Dante's Inferno. I love that game. That was great. I wish they had made more, but they didn't. Chris, would you say you need to play 1 through 3 to understand 4? No. I would suggest that, you should probably know what happened in 1 through 3 because 4 kind of picks up after Kratos, I don't know, he wages war in the Greek mythology part. He like kills all the gods and then he moves over to Norse mythology. I think there's a part of that maybe you should know because some of it is involved and intertwined in the new games. So check it out. Did I miss anything big? Ghastly reveal his hands, blah, blah, blah. No, actually, I will say this, though. In this upcoming Saturday, which is, what is it, the 19th? Or what is it? 16th?
Something like that.
Whatever Saturday, I think it's the 19th. We are getting together, the 19th. At 9 p.m., we're getting together with all of our, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're getting together with all of our patrons that are level 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to talk about some Ghastly Mischief Toys news that we have not shared yet. Really big news, actually. And we might even show a picture or two. I don't know. I can't make any promises. We still got to figure out what we're going to do and what we're going to share. And we're going to do all sorts of giveaways, and all the giveaways include Marvel items. So there you go. If you're not a patron on Patreon, go and check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. Check it out. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to see? I wanted to see that new, the new Rock movie. What is it? Black Adam? I really wanted to go see that. We haven't gotten to see it yet.
Yeah, I know.
Like, would you be interested in seeing it?
Yeah, I told you I wanted to.
Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. The new... Can we talk about this for a second?
What is it?
The new Barney the Dinosaur documentary.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Was fantastic. And I saw somebody the other day, by the way. Somebody had posted or talked about how the Barney the Dinosaur documentary on Peacock wasn't very good. And that Peacock is grasping for straws.
Wait, someone said that the Barney documentary wasn't good?
Yes! And I'm thinking to myself, the Barney documentary was really good. I like to know the history of shit like that. It's interesting to me. The rise and fall of Barney the Dinosaur.
Oh, no, that was fantastic. What was the one... Who's the one that... Was it Peacock that did the Casey Anthony?
I heard about Casey Anthony's coming. That's coming out.
Yeah. It's Peacock. Okay, fuck that. Fuck that bitch. I don't understand why. Like, that is bad. There's no reason that they should have had, like, they should be giving her any space to talk.
So what's the thing? I don't understand the controversy. Is that they're letting her talk, like she's speaking for the first time or something?
She's, like, they're giving her fame.
Really?
It's a documentary centered around her.
But maybe it's not to make her look bad?
I don't think so. I think they're allowing her to, like, say her side. I don't know. I'm not watching it. Fuck that.
When's that come out?
I think it's already on.
It is?
Yeah. And I think, like, because she's the center of that, I would imagine she would get paid. Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For a documentary? Yeah, she'd probably get paid. Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't deserve that.
She's the one that she killed her child.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But
Man,
they found her not guilty, or they couldn't come to... I don't even remember.
I don't like any of that. Yeah, that's stupid. I
really
won't back that up at all. But Barney the Dinosaur? Oh my God. There were hate groups. About Barney the Dinosaur. They wanted to, like, hurt Barney the Dinosaur. Anybody that dressed up like Barney the Dinosaur, they were going after them and they were beating them up. Can you imagine? Can you imagine you were paid to be Barney the Dinosaur? Listen, let me set up a scenario. Sit back.
Okay.
Let me set up a scenario. You're down on your luck and you're like, man, I've got nothing going on. I really need a new job. And you're flipping through a newspaper, because back then you would flip through a newspaper.
Yeah.
Flipping through a newspaper. Dress up like Barney the Dinosaur for kids' birthday parties, $20 per hour on the weekends. And you're like, man, this will really help make ends meet. I think I'm going to do this. You go in, you make the phone call. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm calling you about the Barney the Dinosaur thing. I will certainly dress up like Barney the Dinosaur. I will dance around like a mofo at your kids' birthday parties. For sure, I'm totally down. And the person's like, that sounds great. We'll see you Saturday. And you're like, okay, great, awesome. You show up Saturday. They got the costume out. It's really bad. Like, the costume's not good. It's a Party City costume.
Like, it's really thin.
Oh, yeah, it's party.
And it looks like he's, like...
It's made out of material that they used...
Up.
It's made out of material that they use for, like,
$5 blankets?
No, not $5 blankets. No, what are those things where, where kids camp, like, indoors? What do you call that? Like, they're little... You make the little houses inside the house, so the kids can sleep in it.
A sleeping bag?
Like, not a sleeping bag, but
tent?
like a little tent, but you make it in like a castle. You know what I mean? For like little kids. And it has that really thin material all over it. It's made out of that.
With the pipe thing?
Yes, it's made out of that.
Oh,
so you go in there and there's like this ugly, like the head is like the largest, most enormous part. And it's made out of like this really disgusting like foam. And you walk in and now you're like, oh, I got to dress up like Barney the dinosaur in this piece of shit. And then it has, listen to this. It has spikes on the back. He has spikes on. Barney does not have spikes on his back, but this costume does. And you got to act like you're Barney. You got to go in there and you got to do that. You got to do that thing where you do like, you're doing that twirl in the costume, right?
Barney was good.
Barney was really good. You go in, you put the outfit on, you're walking around, you're doing your jumps like that, and you're like, you're perfect. You are. This is the guy that runs the business. You're perfect. You look fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better Barney the dinosaur. You're in. I'm signing you up. I'm writing checks right now. You're like, oh my God, $20 an hour. I can't wait. This is amazing. So you put on your tent. You put on your very thin tent outfit. Barney the dinosaur. You got the big head on. And you go walking out. Okay, you're at the child's birthday party. You walk out. You got this big outfit on. You're dancing around for the kids. You're doing your jumps. You're doing your, what do you call that? Where you do a full spin?
I don't know, a twirl?
That twirl like spin or whatever. You got the big shoes with the big feet on them, but it's like real thin and gross. You look like you look like if Barney did like a very heavy amount of crack. That's what you look like. You look like a cracked out Barney dinosaur. And then the party's over. You're worn out. You're tired. You're like, oh shit,
Chris,
that's a long day. Listen to me. Just follow me. And you walk out of the birthday party, and like 15 people come running up with baseball bats and beat the ever-living shit out of you while you're dressed as the Barney the dinosaur. You were down on your luck and you needed an extra couple dollars. You're wearing a really crappy version of Barney. And you got a bunch of, and then you had to dance and twirl around at a birthday party. Then you had a ton of people run up with baseball bats and beat the shit out of you?
That's messed up.
What kind of life is that, Heather?
It's messed up. The documentary was really good. That was a Peacock original?
Yeah, it was a Peacock original.
Peacock.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Yeah. It's good stuff. It was really,
But
really
no,
good.
I'm asking, I wanted to know your emotion. What do you think?
Oh, I'd fucking beat him up.
No, you wouldn't beat him up. I mean, you'd be on the ground.
Okay, remember how you're Barney and you're doing the twirls?
You wouldn't be doing twirls.
I do that right in their fucking face.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Heather, your head, they would rip your Barney head off and they're carrying it around. They're beating you with the Barney head. They pulled it off your body and now they're beating you with the Barney. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that would
what
be
kind
messed
of
up.
What kind of like really
a piece of shit
screwed up person do you got to be to beat up somebody
shit.
dressed up like Barney the dinosaur?
Piece of shit.
God, I watched it. I couldn't even believe it.
I know, it's
These
crazy.
poor people.
It's crazy. People are rude.
That's beyond rude.
I mean, like, do they not realize it's not like the guy on the street playing Barney? And even so...
That's my point!
But even so, if it was the real Barney, there's writers and everything else. There was a completely different fucking voice for Barney than the guy that dressed in the suit. Did you know that?
Well, listen to
I
this.
didn't.
So the reason why people had a problem with Barney is because everything was sunshine and rainbows. Everything was good. There was never a downside to anything in life. Everything was fantastic when Barney was around. He just ran around talking about how everything was great and we're friends. We love you. I love you. You love me. We clean up together and then we go home. And everything is great. And that was the downside. There was no negativity with Barney. You know what? Those people would have been happy if at some point they were, I love you, you love me. And then Barney just somehow and had big teeth and just started eating the children. Then it would have been like, oh my God, this show is amazing. I can't believe
would have.
Barney just transformed into a fucking real dinosaur. And now he's eating all the children. You imagine Barney, he has the kid like this. Look, just like Jurassic Park. Shaking him around. Can you imagine? Blood everywhere.
I mean, I wouldn't not watch it.
And in the background, you still hear the, I love you, you love me. Just stomping around and killing everybody.
That'd be
Can
good.
you imagine?
That'd be really good.
Oh my God. Ugh. It was great.
It was a very good documentary, and I highly recommend watching it. What was it called?
It was called, like, The Downfall of Barney the Dinosaur?
No, I don't think so.
What was it called? Like, Barney
documentary on Peacock.
I like how you do that. I never used that feature.
I love you, you hate me.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, they actually make, yeah. Right.
Early Black Friday deals start tomorrow at Costco. What's up?
Did you watch Barney?
I love Costco.
Did you watch Barney growing up?
Fuck yeah. Of course I did.
Were you a fan of it?
I loved it.
Like as a kid, you really liked Barney?
Mm-hmm. And then I gave the people that live next door to us ended up having a little bit. Good God. They ended up having a little girl. And I was going to say a little bit of a girl. I didn't even know what that meant. I don't even know what
Only portions of her that Barney left behind?
I don't know.
After you slaughtered her?
They had a little girl, and I gave her a lot of my old Barney VHS tapes.
Oh.
And so I remember babysitting her a couple of times, and that's what she wanted to watch.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I remember one time, I think I was like 15 or 16 when I babysat her. But I remember specifically putting in, I want to say it was the first Barney, or one of the first. It was the one where he was more, like, you know how he was rounded?
He was blue.
Yes. You know how he was rounded? He was more square. And he was blue.
Yeah.
But they explained in the documentary that he was actually purple, but the film made him look blue.
Right.
But I think that the costume definitely had to still be
it
like
had a bluish color to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it with my sisters every once in a while as a kid.
Yeah.
When I was about 24 years old. And I loved it.
But yeah, I remember...
You didn't catch any of that.
Yeah, you watched it when you were 24 years old.
No, I watched. No, my sisters were a lot younger than me, but I watched it. I was probably like 11. They were like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I really liked it. I remember like dancing along to Barney and stuff. I liked Barney.
Barney was great. I remember going to the store and there were Barney little stuffed animals everywhere. Remember him dressed up like he's going to bed? He had like his night outfit on.
Good night, Barney.
Good night, Barney. They had a lot. Did you have those?
Probably.
The nighttime Barneys?
Maybe. I remember I had to have had like a Barney stuffed animal. Are we doing a Gastlecast Secret Santa this year again? Yes. Information was released in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group.
What, are you going to throw up?
No, I had like a hiccup burp thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
All the way at the top of the page, Brian Barrick posted it. So make sure you sign up. There's rules in there, and if you do sign up and you don't fucking send your gift by the deadline, unless like there is a very like legitimate excuse, I don't want nothing to do with you anymore, because like Brian...
Did people like not pay or get by last year when they were supposed to?
People bought stuff, but they kept having excuses as to why they had to do it next week. Like, if you can't afford it, don't sign up. If you won't be able to find anything for somebody, don't fucking sign up. Like, there were a few people that gave Brian a lot of problem last year, and I don't want it to happen again, because I tried to convince him not to do it. I was like, don't do it, because I just remember him stressing out so bad last year. Because of people, like, telling him, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to send it by the deadline. And it's like, okay, but you fucking knew about this for a month.
Yeah, if you're going to, like, don't be a douche.
Yeah. So, anyhow, prove me wrong. If you do sign up, be awesome. If you don't sign up, that's cool. But, yeah.
Are you signing up for this? I think I'm going to get in. I think I'm in. Yeah, I think I'm in.
Maybe. I had a really hard time, like, picking last year, but I think I did good.
I really want to do... I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been thinking about this for a while because my friend at work, Justin, has been very influential about doing charitable stuff. I really want to do something charitable through Gastlecast. On Gastlecast, we have together on Facebook, which is a group. If you're not there, you should go and join. We should do something like that through Gastlecast. And Jason Snowbarger actually mentioned something to me, something that we should do. And I feel like you and I really need to talk about it and talk to our mods about it, because I would like to do it.
I think that's like a next year sort of thing.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, Heather, we're in like mid-November.
We'll discuss it some other time.
But I think people will be down with that.
I think so too. I just would rather discuss it some other time, because I'm like...
Like after Christmas?
No, we can talk about it tomorrow. I just don't want to do it right here live.
No, we're not going to talk about it live, but I'm just saying I would like to do something. I think it would be nice. We have a lot of people that are in that group.
I understand, but what it comes down to is organizing it. I don't have time to fucking...
We put somebody else in charge. See, that's the good thing about me and you. We make videos every day. We got to put somebody else in charge of this shit. It can't be me, and it can't be you.
Can we put somebody else in charge of our YouTube comments? Because I've been getting real pissed off at people and just telling them to fuck off.
With what?
They're stupid comments. People are rude.
Okay, explain.
There was some guy, I think it was yesterday or the day before or something. He was like, the person has only had an account, by the way, for like 2 months.
Okay.
So they're like, they said something like, I used to like these two, as if they're not like commenting on our video and we can't see it.
Okay.
I used to like these two, but now they're pushing their opinions on us. I'm like, what do you mean we're pushing your opinions on? You're coming to our channel to hear our opinion.
What was the video?
I don't even remember. It might have been the 3 WTFs from Funko, or I don't know.
But I mean, if we're... Yeah, I mean, you got a point. We're talking about our opinions on things. Yeah. Why would you watch if you don't want to hear our opinions?
Yeah, just fucking don't watch it anymore. Why comment?
People also like to say that we're too negative or that we're negative. But in every video we've ever made, most of the time, if we're talking about our opinion, there's a joke wrapped up in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why do people take us so damn seriously? I don't know. I guess our voice is a lot stronger than we ever thought. You know what I mean? Like, we have a strong voice. We should put it to use.
I mean, I just like to be silly. Like, why can't I say what I think on my channel?
We can. That's the thing.
But not without, like, people getting mad about it.
But you can't worry about that.
Some guy, remember the guy that was trying to fight with us on Instagram today?
Oh, my God.
There was this guy, he was so adamant. He was so fucking adamant about this. He said the Black Panther chase, the die-cast chase, was meant to look like vibranium.
Right. But they all looked exactly the same.
They're all exactly the same.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, like, you can see in the picture there's a different finish. And I said, no, dude, like, it's exactly the same. I looked at numerous pictures, like, from everywhere on the internet, and I was like, it's literally the same, aside from it's shaped like Black Panther.
Right.
And he was, like, just gung-ho on it, like, looking different.
Yeah, but you can't care about it. See, that's the thing. You got to separate yourself.
Yeah, it's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the fact that they use the clown emoji, that's one thing that really bothers me, because I'm like, you're
Well, don't tell people that, but they're use clown emoji.
Like, it's fine if you do that, but it just shows me that they're fucking stupid. Like, whenever I see someone use a clown emoji, unless they're saying, oh, I saw it today. Clown emoji. Like, that makes sense. Right. I went to see the circus. Clown emoji. Popcorn emoji.
I went to a birthday party today.
Clown emoji. But when you're calling someone a clown, like, with your emojis, that just means that you have no other argument left and that you're just fucking dumb.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
So when I see comments like that, I typically look at them for 2 seconds and then I delete them. Or I like ban them from wherever they're commenting.
Oh, yeah.
Because here's how I look at life now, right? And I used to be a lot different. I used to look at all the negativity and I would want to like make a big deal out of it. But these days, I don't feel that way anymore. And all I want to do is like escape the negativity. Because why? Why even worry about negativity? You know what I mean? We're sitting here talking about Barney the Dinosaur documentaries. Why do I? Listen, it's an I love you, you love me type world, Heather. That's what we should be living in.
Yeah.
Like, it should just be total bullshit. Because not everybody loves each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody loves somebody. There's some people out there that are just hateful. And most of those people are the people commenting.
Yeah.
You're not even listening to
anything. Thank you, Anna. No, we had one of the porn things.
Oh, my God.
Talk about Barney and then porn.
No, I love that you come in and you're talking about very serious topics and like how you're feeling, and then a porn comment comes flooding through.
That happens all the time. But yeah, people just are just annoying and stupid.
They are.
Like,
you know.
Oh, and then when we were like, no, it's the same. They were like, well, you're the same people that said Eddie would restock, and like that. Number one, that was planned for Targets, but they had to like scrap them because of the dates or something. However, Target does their shit.
Eddie Munson restocked everywhere.
He fucking was showing up at other Targets
for $5 in stores.
He fucking showed up at Ollie's, and we were just telling people information based off of what multiple Target employees that we personally know were showing on their scanners. Yeah. They said due in October. Right. There were early October dates for that shit.
Right.
So that person can fuck off. And that was the argument. It was like, well, you're probably right about that as you are about Eddie Munson restocking. And I'm like, you know what? I was wrong about Eddie Munson. He ended up showing at Ollie's for $5.
That's what I said, though.
I said it.
No, it was my response, and you used my response. I told you this is what you should use. And you go, we love you. There are people online who find some sort of joy in being mean. I assume they're not. They're just very unhappy people. Yeah, I think so.
No, people that take the time to leave a negative comment on someone else's video is so miserable in their personal life that they want to be mad at other people and they want to make other people upset so they're not alone in feeling upset.
Right.
But if they would just put out positive energy, even if they're having a bad day, then that positive energy and positive feeling would come back to them.
Right.
But instead, they'd rather be pieces of shit. And if you're going to act like a piece of shit, then you are a piece of shit. And you're going to feel like a piece of shit. And everyone's going to treat you like you're a piece of shit. So?
You know what's agitated me?
What?
I wanted to talk about this. Everybody is saying that Black Panther Wakanda Forever is a 10 out of 10. I don't believe that that's true. In my opinion, that movie was easily a 7 out of 10.
Okay, no spoilers. We're not going to spoil anything. We don't do that
Let me go grab myself a drink. Here, you hang tight. You talk to them for a second. Let me go grab myself a drink, and then I'll be right back. Talk to them, Heather. You can't leave them hanging.
Okay, so I loved Black Panther. Where'd you say you were going?
I'm going to grab a water.
Oh, okay. He's grabbing a water. Can you grab me one? I loved it. I cried. I did not expect to cry within the first 5 minutes. I lost it in the first 5 minutes. I cried easily 5, 6, 7 times. It was so good. It was very emotional. It was very well done. I feel now this is not going to be a spoiler. But I feel like when you think of Marvel movies, you think action-packed, heroes, fighting. This was less of that, but I think it was necessary. And I think that's why you think it's a 7 out of 10.
Absolutely not.
Really?
Nope.
Well, then we'll have to talk behind the scenes, but I don't want any chance of any spoilers coming
I'm not gonna spoil it. It was just it was uneven. There was too many plot lines going on at the same time. And there was was a character that I don't know what word to use. There's a character that's gone. That I felt like it was just too much.
Yeah.
There was too much. There was too much happening.
I understand that.
I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying it isn't like apparently I was reading today. The movie did outstanding in the box office.
Oh,
it made stupid money.
Well, yeah. I mean, our theater was packed.
Marvel Studios and Disney, they're literally printing money.
Yeah. They're like doing big shit. But
well, they have been, but I'm just saying the amount of money they make on this stuff is unbelievable.
Yeah, I personally loved it.
Is it better than Thor 110,000%? Thor was horrible.
You're talking about Love and Thunder.
Yeah, Love and Thunder was horrible. Oh my God.
But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend that anybody goes to see it. I think it was very, very well done. And I think most sane people, unlike Chris, would really, really enjoy it.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. That's what You're like every other person. As soon as I say that it's not my favorite Marvel film, people jump on top
I'm doing that to piss you off.
Oh my God. I've had people that have basically told me, they're like, I can't believe you didn't like it that much. And then when I explain what my problem was with it, they're like, I can't believe that's your problem with it. You're so stupid for feeling that way. You're so stupid for feeling that way about a film.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. This is what I noticed with, was it the Batman maybe?
Oh my God, don't talk about the Batman.
No, the DC Marvel thing is just so weird. People assume that if you like Marvel generally, then you just have to hate on everything DC. or if you like DC, then you have to hate on everything Marvel.
Yeah, that's wrong.
And it's crazy. That's not the case. Like, you can be a Marvel lover. You can go into a DC film.
You're my lover.
I know I am.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to stand here for like 20 seconds to weird them out, but
no, go ahead. You did. You already did. It's fine.
What was I saying? Oh, okay. You can, as a DC or Marvel lover, you can walk into a movie that is the opposite, and you can love it, or you can logically find a reason as to why you did not like it. But if you okay, for example, I definitely prefer Marvel over DC. If I walk into a DC movie and I do not like it, and I try to put into words for a DC fan, like, oh, this is why I didn't like it, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, and I give like a well thought out response, they're like, nah, you just don't like it because you like Marvel.
That's crap.
They do that all the time. It's crazy.
I hate it.
On both sides, Marvel and DC.
But those are fanboys.
It's so shitty.
But I'm a Marvel, so I can go as far as say that I'm like super Marvel fan.
Yeah.
Like, I love everything. I follow it. I know everything. Like, I follow all the films and shit. But at the end of the day, I know that I love like DC films like Shazam. Great film. Loved it.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh my god, so good.
You went without me. I think I was working or something.
Zachary Levi.
I love him.
He's the best.
I know he is. I
He's
used to watch Chuck. Did you ever watch Chuck?
Super steamy.
That was so much fun.
Super steamy.
He's a little steamy. Yeah, I really hate that people feel that you can only like one.
Right.
That bothers me so much.
James Gunn's Suicide Squad, one of the best.
Speaking of which, I am so excited that he's there now.
I know, he's the big head honcho.
Yeah,
over
that's
at DC.
Good shit.
That means good stuff.
I'm hoping that it makes me fall in love with DC, because the Wonder Woman movies, I couldn't.
No, Wonder Woman. Oh, the second one?
The second
1984? Oh, shit.
I fell asleep during that. Ugh. But the first one was weird. Remember the weird, awkward boat scene where they're in the boat?
Yeah, it is awkward.
Weird.
But, I mean, Shazam is really well done. I enjoyed that. Somebody the other day was going on about how Man of Steel was a fantastic movie. That movie wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I don't know what people are thinking. Why would they say that? It's not that good of a movie.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, what can I say? We have a new video coming out. It'll be out in about 13 minutes. At 10:30, I have it set. And we're giving away a bunch of stuff. And it's
and one
really
is
great.
actually anime for all of you anime fans. So,
and we talk about all the things that we have in the video in terms of Funko sodas come from poppingofftoys.com. If you haven't checked over poppingofftoys.com, you should totally go and check them out. They have Funko sodas, Funko Mystery Minis, Funko Pops. They got everything over there. Use our promo code Gastlecast to get 10% off. And if you're a patron at level 4, you get 15% off. So go check out poppingofftoys.com and use those promo codes. Because, hey, 10% off.
Yeah.
That's good. That's real good. They're yelling anime. Anime. Anime.
Let's sign off because there's some stuff that we just got sent that we need to talk about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very important.
Is it good stuff?
Very good stuff.
Get out of here.
It's Sunday, baby.
Oh, it's Sunday Fun Day. All right. So, patreon.com/Gastlecast. Go and check it out if you want to become a patron. Next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do our live Zoom call with all of our patrons that are level 2, 3, and 4. Doing giveaways, talking about future Mischief Toys stuff. a very important piece of news that we're going to share that we have not shared anywhere and we won't be sharing for a very long time. We're going to be sharing that with our patrons. So if you're a patron, show up to the live. You're going to want to hear it because we will not post it or anything. Okay, so there's that. New video every single day. We go live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern, and we go until about this time every Sunday. What am I missing? Anything?
Okay, no.
Is that it?
We hunt together, yes.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. We love you. Remember, as always, we are together, yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Have a good week. Be good to each other. Love everybody and love people and do good things. Bye.